and friends. This video we are going to learn about 12th standard accountancy, chapter 1, exercise sum number 18. Let's read the question. Mary does not keep her books under double entry system. From the following details, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the 31st March 2019 and their balance sheet as on the date. So what they asked us, from the given information, we need to prepare trading and profit and loss account and the balance sheet for the year ending 31st March 2019. Okay. Can you see the book properly? I adjust the book. Okay. Let's read the given information. They have given cash book. Opening cash, sales and debtors on debit side. On credit side, by purchases, by creditors, wages, sundry expenses, balance carried on. So opening balance and closing balance is given in the cash book. So these and all are called as the expenses of the cash book. These and all are income for the cash book. Okay. Apart from that cash book, they have given other information: stock of goods, sundry debtors, sundry creditors, furniture and clippings. They have given 2 periods. Okay, 1/4/2018 and 31/3/2019. Listen here. 1/4/2018 we consider as what? We assume 1/4/2018 as the opening balance. Okay. And 31st/3/2019, what we assume? We have to assume 31st/3/2019 as the closing balance of the accounting period. Okay, from the two accounting period, we have to assume 1/4/2000 as opening balance of the given information, and 31/3/2019 we assume as the closing balance of the given information. Apart from the other information, they have given additional information. What are they? Credit purchases, credit sales, opening capital and the depreciation and the fittings by 10% from per annum. So these are the additional information. Listen here. What you identify? What are the missing figures given here? Listen. Sundry debtors. If you take sundry debtors, they have given only beginning of the accounting period value only given in the sundry debtors. On the end of the accounting period, the sundry debtors value they didn't given. So what we have to do? We need sundry debtors account. Why? Why? Because they ask here to prepare balance sheet also. If we prepare the balance sheet, we need sundry debtors. End of the accounting period only we have to take to prepare this balance sheet. Why? Why? Because they asked to prepare the trading profit and loss account and the balance sheet for which year? They have 2 accounting period is given here. From this 2 accounting period, which year we are going to prepare the given profit and loss account and balance sheet? 31st March 2019. So, while you prepare the trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet, we can take only from the 31st/3/2019, this year only. We have to prepare the trading, profit and loss account and balance sheet. So, we can't take the beginning of the accounting period to prepare the profit and loss account and balance sheet. That means final account. Okay. So what we need? We require sundry debtors, closing balance of the sundry debtors. So what are the account we prepare? Before we prepare, we are going to prepare the trading, profit and loss account and the balance sheet for the given year. We need to prepare the additional calculation, that is to find out the sundry debtors. How can you find out the sundry debtors? To total debtors account. Okay. From the total debtors account, you can easily find out the sundry debtor, closing balance of the sundry debtors. Okay. First, we need to identify which account belongs to which account. Then only we can identify and marks which account goes to trading account, which account goes to profit and loss account, and which account goes to balance sheet, assets and liability side. Then only it is easy for you to prepare final account. Okay, first identify the given information. Listen, balance brought down and carried on, it goes to what? Cash book. We have to take closing balance of the cash book. Why? It goes to asset side of the balance sheet, right? Asset side of the balance sheet, we have to take the closing balance of the cash book. Okay. Then sales, where sales goes to, sales belongs to trading account. Okay. Debtors goes to which side? Cash paid to debtors. Okay. It goes to total debtors account. And purchases belongs to which item? Trading account. Okay. Creditors goes to which side? Creditors goes to liability side. And wages, listen, they have given two creditors, sundry creditors and creditors. Okay. So cash paid to creditors you have to take for the creditors account. And wages goes to which account? Wages belonging to trading account. And the sundry expenses belonging to profit and loss account. Okay. Then come to the other information. Stock of goods, which means what? Opening. There are two stock of goods they have given. So 1 for 2018 we consider as the opening stock of goods, and 31/3/2019 we consider as the closing stock of the goods. Got it? Where it appears, the opening stock appears on opening and closing stock appears on trading account, and the closing stock goes to two accounts. What are they? In the final accounts, closing stock appears trading account and balance sheet, asset side of the balance sheet. Got it? Okay. Then sundry debtors account. So this is the opening balance of the sundry debtors account. Now we are going to calculate the closing balance of the sundry debtors account. Okay. So this is goes to where? Total debtors account. Sundry debtors goes to total debtors account. Furnitures and fittings goes to which account? Furnitures and fittings belonging to asset side of the balance sheet. Okay. From this two accounting period, which account we have taken for the furnitures and fitting? End of the accounting period only. Okay. Then come to the additional information. Pre-purchases goes to trading account. Listen here, they have given cash purchases and credit purchases. Got it? So in trading account we add together cash purchases and credit purchases on which account? On trading account. Okay. Then credit sales. Similarly, they have given two kinds of sales. In cash book we have one sales, and additional information we have the credit sales. So in cash book we have a sales, it considered as what? This is the cash sales. In additional information we have the credit sales. So we have to add together cash sales plus credit sales in which account? Trading account. Okay. Then come to opening stock. So credit sales belonging to which account? Trading account. Opening capital. Opening capital which account? Opening capital belonging to opening capital or closing capital, whatever capital, commonly we called as capital. It belongings to which account? Liability side, balance sheet of the liability side of the balance sheet. Okay. Then depreciate furnitures and fittings for 10%. So depreciation, furnitures and fitting, this is what? Adjustment. This is we called as what? Adjustment. Always adjustment appears on two accounts in the final account. So depreciation on 10%, only we have taken and entered into the profit and loss account on debit side of the profit and loss account, and it will be adjusted with that 10% will be deducted from the furnitures and fittings. That 10% depreciation will be deducted with the furnitures and fittings on which side? asset side of the balance sheet. So that adjustment. Depreciation means what? Adjustment. Adjustment always appears on two accounts in the final account. Okay. So accordingly, depreciation goes to debtor side of the profit and loss account. Why? Why? Because depreciation means loss. Okay, loss from furnitures and fitting. Furnitures and fitting is the fixed asset. When you operate the machine, end of the accounting period, you get some depreciation from your fixed asset while operating the machine. Okay, so it is considered as a depreciation, considered as loss. Loss belongs to which account? Profit and loss account, debtor side. Okay, profit and loss account. What are the accounts are appears on the profit and loss account? Debtor side, loss, expenses. Okay, discount allowed, etc. This and all comes under the profit and loss account. So depreciation goes to debtor side of the profit and loss account, and it will be another time appear on asset side of the balance sheet. We made adjustment. That means we deducted the depreciation 10% on furniture and fittings on asset side of the balance sheet. Got it? So from the information we identified and marked clearly. Okay, do you have any doubt from this question? Please chat with me. I'll answer you. Okay, please subscribe my channel and like my videos and share my videos. If you have any doubt regarding to the accountancy, commerce, management, and I will take BCom classes and MCom classes and CA classes. Any doubt regarding to the above courses, please ask me without any hesitation. I will explain you clearly. Okay. Then we will do first which account we are going to prepare? Total debtors account. Why we prepare that? Now we are going to calculate the total debtors account. Why? Because we need the closing balance of the total debtors account. So for that, we first prepare the debtors account, then only we are going to prepare the final account. That means trading, profit and loss account and the balance sheet. Okay. To prepare the debtors account, what is the format? So what is the format for debtors account? I already explained you in previous classes clearly. Listen, this is the format of the total debtors account. Okay, so what is the heading? The heading is total debtors account. There are two sides we have in the total debtors account, debtor side and the creditor side. Debtor side, we always started with the opening balance of the debtors account to balance brought out, and credit sales appears on debtor side. If you received a check from your debtors while during the sales, then on due date you passed the check into your bank account. The check was dishonored on the due date. It will be appears on debit side of the debtors account. Got it? What I said? I explained clearly about it in previous videos. Please watch it. Okay. Then bills receivable dishonor. Similarly, when you made sales to your customers buy on credit purchases. So you received credit sales from your customer or your buyer. There is a credit sales you give to your customer, that is bills receivable document with a future due date and with a due amount, with signature from your debtors. So when you make credit sales, that customer for you is not your customer, he is your debtors. Why? Because you made credit sales from your debtors. Okay. On the due date, that bill was dishonored, that receivable bill was dishonored. That means your customer, that means your debtors fails to made payment on the future due date on the due amount for the bills receivable document. That bills receivable document is called as bills dishonored. So that bills receivable document will get dishonored. It will be appears on debtor side of the total debtors account. On credit side, whatever you received from your debtors, it will be entered on credit side. When you received cash from your debtors, it will be entered on credit side. If you received a check, that means your check will pass from your creditors, it will be appears on credit side of the total debtors account. You have to write by bank account. Discount allowed. If you allowed discount to your debtors to motivate your debtors to make the payment quickly, so for that you allowed discount, okay, to your debtors, it will be appears on creditor side. Sales return, bad debts, bills receivable. If your bills was paused, that means your debtors make payment through your bills receivable. It will be, so you received income, you received payment from your debtors, so your debtors account decreased. Whenever your debtors account decrease, it will be enter on credit side. Whenever your debtors account increased, it will be enter on debit side. Okay. Then finally, balance carry down, that means closing balance of the total debtors account. So this is the format of the total debtors account. Accordingly, we miss the closing balance of the debtors account. That means closing balance appears on which side? On debtors account, on credit side. This value is missing in the 18th question, exercise sum number 18. So from this, through this format total debtors account, we are going to find out the closing balance of the debtors account. Got it? Okay. Come to the sum. I shortly explain the format of the total debtors account now. Okay. Then what we have to write? First we have to write the heading. What is the heading? You can see the notebook clearly. Okay. The heading is, whose book is this? This book is Mary's book. Okay, this account book is we taken from Mary. So first you have to write the heading. The heading is in the books of Mary. What is the heading? What calculation we can do now? Total debtors account. To find the balance, closing balance of the debtors account, we are following the total debtors account format. Okay, so the heading is the calculation of total debtors account. This is the first calculation. Okay, so there are two sides of the total debtors account, debtor side and the creditor side. Debtor side, you have to write particulars and rupees, and creditor side also we have to write particulars and rupees. Okay, then how can you start the total debtors account? Always started with the opening balance. Opening balance appear on which side? Opening balance always appears on debtor side of the total debtors account. What is the opening balance value? The opening balance of the total debtors account is 1,30,000 rupees. So 1,30,000 rupees entered. How can you write? You write to balance brought down 1,30,000 rupees on debit side of the total debtors account. Got it? Then we have the credit sales. How much rupees? There are two sales given in the question, cash sales and the credit sales. So in total debtors account, we have to enter the credit sales. How much rupees? 2,90,000 rupees. On which side? On debit side. So on debit side, we are going to write two credit sales. How much rupees? 2,90,000 rupees entered. Okay. Then you received cash from your debtors. We already identified and marked. Okay. So cash received from your debtors. How much rupees? 3,40,000 rupees. Cash received from your debtors. Got it? What I said? Okay. By cash received, whenever you received cash or check from your bills receivable, okay, and sales returns, bad debts from your debtors, it will be enter on credit side of the total debtors account. Based on this cash, you received cash from your debtors, it will be enter on the credit side of the total debtors account. How can you write? By cash account received 3,40,000 rupees. So debtors account, total debtors account related items we taken from the question and we enter it on total debtors account as per the format. Now we are going to calculate the total. How can you to calculate the total? Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Accordingly, credit side we have 3,40,000 rupees and debit side we have 2,90,000 and 1,03,90,000, and so comparatively which side we have the higher value? Comparatively debit side we have the higher value. So we have to sum up the debit side value, that is 1,30,000 plus 2,90,000, you will get 4,20,000 rupees. The same value you have to enter on the same horizontal line on credit side. 4,20,000 rupees entered. Okay, after you enter the 4,20,000 rupees on both the side, you have to draw double line. That means what? Total. Okay, after find out the total, what we have to do? We are going to find out the difference between debit side and credit side. How can you find out the differences on both the side? We have to subtract the total from debit and credit side. So we have total on credit side is 3,40,000 rupees. We have to subtract 3,40,000 rupees from 4,20,000 rupees total. You will get the 80,000 rupees. That 80,000 rupees is denoted as what? This is the balancing figure. This is the closing balance of the total debtors account. So against this 80,000 rupees, you are going to write by balance carried out. Carried out means closing balance. This is the balancing figure. You should write B bar F. B bar F denoted as missing balance. We find out now. Okay. So what is the total debtors account closing balance? 80,000 rupees. We got it. Okay. From the calculation of the total debtors account. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now we are going to prepare the final account, which means trading and profit and loss account and the balance sheet from the given information. Okay. So for that, first you have to write the heading. What is the heading? The heading is trading and profit and loss account for the year ended. Which year we have to write? They have given in the question. That year you have to enter on the heading, that is year ending 31st March 2019. Okay. Accordingly, we entered the year ended 31st March 2019. So this is the heading for preparing the trading and profit and loss account. Okay. So what is the format to prepare the trading and profit account, loss account? There are two sides, debtor side and creditor side. So from the two sides, particulars and rupees on both the side we have, and you have to create two amount columns on debtor side and creditor side of the trading and profit and loss account. Why? Because we have the adjustment on both the side. If you don't have adjustment, you need not create another column. If you have, when you read the question, from analyzing the question, we have the adjustment. What, say for example, we have the depreciation value. We have two kinds of sales, cash sales and credit sales. We have the two purchases, that means the cash purchases and credit purchases, right? So it will be appears on which side? It will be up. So we, from this information we find out we have the adjustment. So we concluded we have the adjustment on trading and profit and loss account. So for that, we have to create a two amount column, inner amount column and outer amount column on debit side. Similarly, inner and outer amount column on credit side. Got it? From reading the question, from analyzing the question, we find out we have to create a two amount column. Accordingly, we created two amount columns on the trading and profit and loss account. So this is the format for trading and profit and loss account. Okay. Now, first what account we are going to prepare? First we have to prepare trading account. Okay. Trading account, which side we are going to start? Always started with debtor side, debit side. Why? Why? Because in trading account always started with the opening balance. Which side opening balance appears on the trading account? Opening balance is always started on debtor side of the trading account and ended with the closing balance of the creditors account on the trading account. Got it? So we started with the opening balance of the debtor side on trading account. So what is the opening stock? That is called opening balance. I said opening balance means what? Opening stock. In other information they have given stock of goods. Stock of goods is called as what? That means stock. Okay. So we have to consider for 1 for 2018 means what? Opening balance of the given information. 31/3/2019 we consider as the closing balance of the given information. So stock of goods, that means opening stock we have taken from the first year, first accounting period. What is the value of opening stock? 1,10,000 rupees. So where you are going to write on debit side of the trading account started with opening stock. You have to write to opening stock 1,10,000 rupees. Listen, as per the format, after enter the opening stock, you always started with purchases. Got it? How many purchases we have in the question? There are two kinds of purchases. Listen, cash purchases and credit purchases. Okay. So on debit side of the trading account, after you enter the opening stock, you immediately started with the purchases. That is, we have two kinds of purchases. So you have to write two purchases account. This is the heading. Got it? And under the purchases account, you have to write two kinds of purchases, cash purchases and credit purchases. For both the purchases, both type of purchases we have to enter on inner amount column. After added the total purchases only, you should enter on outer amount column. Accordingly, cash purchases, how much rupees you received? You made purchases through cash 1,50,000 rupees. So 1,50,000 rupees entered on inner amount column. How much purchases you made through credit? You made credit purchases 1,80,000 rupees. So 1,80,000 rupees entered on inner amount column. What we have to do? We have to add together on both the purchases. After added 1,50,000 rupees, 1,80,000 rupees, you will get 3,30,000 rupees. Okay, we have to enter on outer amount column. Then, what are the accounts belonging to trading account? Look at the question. Whenever you write T means trading account, D means total debtors account, L means goes to liability side, P denoted as what? Profit and loss account, B bar is denoted as what? Balance sheet. So accordingly, whenever you write the letter T, it belongs to trading account. So we enter purchases account and sales account. Then wages. Look at here, wages. Wages belonging to which account? Trading account. How much rupees? Wages is 70,000 rupees. Which side on trading account wages appears? On debtor side. You are writing to wages 70,000 rupees, directly enter on outer amount column. Okay. Then closing stock. Closing stock, how much rupees? 1,80,000 rupees. On which side closing stock appears? Closing stock appears on credit side of the trading account. After enter the all accounts related to trading account, we have to enter the closing stock. Then come to sales. Sales belonging to which side of the trading account? Sales belonging to credit side of the trading account. There are two kinds of sales, cash sales and the credit sales. So you have to write the heading by sales. Under the heading of sales, you are going to write cash and credit sales. Enter the value on inner amount column 3,60,000 rupees, 2,90,000 rupees. Add together, you will get 6,50,000 rupees enter on outer amount column of the credit side of the trading account. Then closing stock entered 1,80,000 rupees. So trading account related transactions we getting from the question and the enter into trading account. Then what we have to do? Now we are going to find out the total. How can we find out the total? Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total of the trading account. Accordingly, listen, credit side we have 6 lakh rupees randomly, 1 lakh, 7 lakh, 80,000 and 8 lakh something. On debtor side you can randomly check out the total 3 lakh plus 1 lakh, 4 lakh, then 30 plus 70, 1 lakh, 5 lakh, 10,000 rupees randomly. Okay. So, listen, which is comparatively, which side we have the higher value? Comparatively, credit side we have the higher value. So, higher value we consider as the total. So, sum of the credit side value 6 lakh 50,000 plus 1 lakh 80,000 add together you will get 8 lakh 30,000 rupees. The same value you are going to enter on the same horizontal line on debit side, 8,30,000 rupees. After enter the total, you have to draw the double lines denoted as total. Okay. So drawn. So we find the total. Then what you have to do? We have to difference between debtor total and creditor total. Creditor total we find out. Listen, if you get the total on credit side, which side you get the total? Credit side we get the total. Why? Why? Because credit side we have the higher value. So higher value we consider as the total. So if you get credit side total, you will get the balancing figure on debit side. That means if you get the total on credit side, you will get the gross profit on debit side of the trading account. Got it? So accordingly, for this rule, we get the total on credit side. So where you get the profit, gross profit on trading account? Of course, debit side. Okay. So we have to subtract it, credit side total from the debit side. So for that you have to sum up the debit side value. Debit side we have the three values 1, 2, 3. So we have to sum up these three values. So for that 1,10,000 rupees, 3,30,000 rupees plus 70,000 rupees. How much rupees? 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10,000 rupees. So debit side value total is 5 lakh 10,000 rupees. We have to subtract it that 5 lakh 10,000 rupees total from credit side total 8 lakh 30,000 rupees. You will get the difference is 3 lakh 20,000 rupees. Got it? So this 3 lakh 20,000 rupees is called as what? This 3 lakh 20,000 rupees is denoted as gross profit. Okay. So against this 3 lakh 20,000 rupees, you are going to write to gross profit carry down. Because why you are writing this gross profit carry down? It will be transferred to the profit and loss account. So for that you are going to write to gross profit carry down. Got it? If you have any doubt, please chat it with me. Okay, I will explain you. Okay. So we find the gross profit value 3,20,000 rupees. Then within the bracket you should write transfer this profit and loss, this gross profit value 3,20,000 to the profit and loss account. So for that you are going to write transfer that gross profit to P&L account. Okay. So we completed trading account. Then what we have to do? We are going to calculate the profit and loss account. How can you start on profit and loss account? Always started with the gross profit or gross loss. Listen, if you started the trading account, how can you start the trading account with the opening stock and the ended with the closing stock, right? Similarly, profit and loss account have the format. What is the format profit and loss account has? Always started with the gross profit or gross loss and the ended with the net profit or net loss. This is the rule for preparing the profit and loss account in the final account. Accordingly, first we have to transfer the gross profit from the trading account to profit and loss account. If you get the gross profit, it will be transferred on credit side of the profit and loss account. Okay. If you get the gross loss, where you get the gross loss? On credit side of the trading account. If you get the gross loss on credit side of the trading account, it will be transferred to debit side of the profit and loss account. Why? Because the debit side of the profit and loss account, we have all the losses, expenses and depreciations appears on debit side of the profit and loss account. All the income, profit and receivable will be entered on credit side of the profit and loss account. Okay. So accordingly, we have get gross profit. Okay. This profit belongs to gross profit on credit side, which means a profit income. Gross profit is a income, revenue. So it will be transferred from trading account to profit and loss account on credit side. So you are going to what you have to write by gross profit brought down. Why brought down? This is the opening balance. This is the closing balance of the trading account. That means you have to write carry down. Then you have to transfer that gross profit from trading account to profit and loss account. This is the opening balance of the profit and loss account. So you have to write brought down. Okay. So it will be carried from previous year's profit. Okay. Got it? Do you have any doubt? So by gross profit brought down, how much rupees? 3,20,000 rupees entered on credit side. Okay. Within the bracket you should write transfer from trading account. Okay. Okay. Then what are the accounts related to the profit and loss account? From the question, it will be entered on profit and loss account, debtor side or creditor side. Okay. Accordingly, we have, listen, P denoted as what? Sundry expenses. So it will be entered on profit and loss account 1,27,000 rupees. Sundry expenses means expenses. Expenses belonging to debtor side of the profit and loss account. So to sundry expenses 1,27,000 rupees entered. Then we have the adjustment, that is a depreciation on furnitures and fitting 10%. What is the furnitures and fittings value? Listen, furnitures and fitting is 80,000 rupees. We have to find out the depreciation from the 80,000 rupees, right? 80,000 into 10% means 10 by 100, 1010 cancel, 1010 cancel. Remaining how much you have? 8,000 rupees depreciation only. We have to enter on debtor side of the profit and loss account. Depreciation means a loss. Loss belonging to which side? Debit side of the profit and loss account. So you have to write to depreciation on machinery 10%. How much depreciation you got? 8,000 rupees. So 8,000 rupees enter on debit side. Okay. Then profit and loss account related accounts we taken from the question and enter it on profit and loss account. Now we are going to find out the total. How can you find out the total? Which side we have the higher value, that side we consider as the total. Accordingly, credit side we have the higher value. Comparatively, debit side we have 1,27,000 and 8,000. So comparatively 3,20,000. Which side, which value is higher? 3,20,000. This is the higher value than this value. So we have to write 3,20,000 as the total. The same 3,20,000 you have to enter on debit side in the same horizontal line. Okay. We find the total. After find out total, what we have to do? We have to find out the difference between debit total and credit total of the profit and loss account. How can we find out? We have to sum up the debit side value. We will get the total, add together. Okay, 1,27,000 plus 8,000 add together, you get the value total. From the total, you have to subtract it. 3,20,000, you will get 1,85,000. This is the difference between, this is the balancing figure, this is the difference between debit and credit side value. Okay, so against this 1,85,000, you have to write net profit carry down. Okay, listen, if you get the total on credit side of the profit and loss account, you will get the net profit on debtor side. You will get the balancing figure on debtor side. So as per the rule, you get the total on credit side. Okay, so you will get the balancing figure on debtor side. That balancing figure is considered as the net profit. So against this value, you are going to write 2 net profit carried out 1,85,000 rupees. Okay, and against this you are going to write within the bracket transfer to capital account, because that net profit value you are going to add it with the capital account on liability side of the balance sheet. So for that, immediately after find out the net profit, you should write transfer to capital account within the bracket. And to net profit carried on, why you enter the carried on C body, it will be transferred to the capital account. It will be that net profit carried on will be brought down to the liability side on the balance sheet. So for that, you are going to write the carried on. Here you have to write the brought down. Okay. Now we prepare the trading and profit and loss account. Then now we are going to find out the balance sheet. Okay. So what is the format for the balance sheet? Balance sheet as on, you should write the heading with the year. Okay. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Okay. Based on that, you are going to write the heading balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. Balance sheet has the two sides, that is liability side. On left side we have the liability and right side we have the asset. Okay, we have to create a 2 amount column because we have the adjustment. On liability side we have the adjustment, we have taken the net profit from profit and loss account and calculated with the capital. So we have the adjustment with the capital only. You have created 2 amount column on liability side. Similarly, to asset side also we have the adjustment because we have depreciation with the furniture. So for that, we have to create a 2 amount column on asset side. When you read the question, from analyzing the question, you can easily find out whether we have created 2 amount column or 1 amount column. Okay, so from this question, we analyzed we have to create a 2 amount column on the balance sheet of assets and the liability side. So we created both the side and created, this is the format for the balance sheet. Okay, let's go first on asset side. Asset side we have, listen, take the cash book. Cash book we have opening balance and the closing balance. We have to take closing balance of the cash book and enter it on asset side of the balance sheet. Okay, already we identified and marked. Accordingly, we are going to write asset side cash, how much rupees? 2,23,000 rupees we entered. Then closing stock how much rupees? 1,80,000 rupees. So stock of goods or closing stock, whatever you wish, you can write. Okay, 1,80,000 rupees. And closing debtors account, sundry debtors account. Why we find out the sundry debtors account? From the total debtors account, closing balance of the sundry debtors account, we made calculation, right? Why? Because we have the adjustment. We have to enter it on asset side of the balance sheet. So debtors account value is 80,000 rupees. And the furnitures and fitting, how much rupees? Furnitures and fittings 80,000 rupees entered. Okay, we can't enter furnitures and fittings on outside amount column. You have to enter on inner amount column. Why? Because we have the adjustment with the furnitures and fitting. Okay, That is, we have depreciation 10% on furnitures and fittings. That depreciation 10% should be deducted from the furniture and fittings. How much rupees? 10% on depreciation, 8,000 rupees. So that 8,000 rupees we have to subtracted from 80,000 rupees. You will get 70,000 rupees, 72,000 rupees. That 72,000 rupees will be entered on outer amount column. Okay, so all the asset side related accounts we have taken from the question and we enter it on asset side. Then come to liability side. Liability side, first entry we have to enter capital. Listen, they have given the opening capital. Opening capital we assume as the capital. How much rupees? 2,80,000 rupees. That 2,80,000 rupees you have to enter on inner amount column. Why? We have the calculation with the capital, adjustment with the capital. So for that you have to enter that capital amount on inner amount column. With that capital you have to add net profit 1,85,000 rupees. After added together, you will get 4,65,000 rupees. That amount you have to enter on outer amount column. Then creditors, sundry creditors they have given in the question. How much rupees? Sundry creditors 90,000 rupees. Okay. In the end of the accounting period, that 90,000 rupees we have entered on liability side. So both the side we have entered respective accounts from the question. Okay. Then what we have to do now? We are going to calculate the total. Total should be always equal on both the side, debtor side and asset and liability side. So you have to sum up the first asset side total. 2,23,000 plus 1,80,000 plus 80,000 plus 72,000 add together you will get 5,50,000, 55,000 rupees on asset side. And liability side 4,65,000 plus 90,000 add together you will get 5,55,000. So both the side you have the same total. Okay. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it into the comment box. Thank you. Take care.